What's going on, everybody? This is Raptor Gaming, and this evening we're going to do some awesome stuff here. We've got some Gen 3 action. We've got FTQ versus GVAW, Garuda, Virtual Air Wing, and FTQ fully torqued. It looks like we are getting ready to spawn in, so we're going to go ahead and jump into the action here. I'm going to look around and see what we've got by way of aircraft. Always interesting to see what the teams are going to bring. If you have not seen or participated with the Gen 3 aircraft, it's a unique flying experience that I highly recommend everybody take part of. Oh, this is interesting. I think we need to restart the server. Oh man. So normally we are pretty much in the daytime, and this looks kind of almost nighttime. Like, I think we're facing west here. I'm pretty sure we are. So this could be a problem. Cannot remember how to restart the server either. I'm not sure. Never really was privy to that side of things. So fingers crossed we can get something sorted and this doesn't turn into a night fight, because boy, that'll be a whole new dynamic. Which I don't think, based upon how these fights have been going thus far, I don't think it's going to last that long. But you never know. It could turn into a fuel fight, and next thing you know, we're out here at midnight. Okay, that's over-exaggeration, but you know what I mean. Alright, so I'm going to bring up the labels here for a second, just so we can see who all we've got. So we've got ID'd on the C at the bottom here. That's going to be GVAW here, Garuda Virtual Air Wing. Looks like they've got one F4. I'm going to take a look at the screen and see if they've got a Wizzo. And 3 F5. So just one thing to note, the teams did discuss it, and it's going to be a 4v4, and they are good with that. FTQ, I believe, does have a GCI, and I do not believe GVAW has one. So it's going to be an interesting dynamic there. It's going to be a little more difficult for GVAW because they do not have that GCI. Yeah, there they go. They're making the request right now to do a restart. Can't blame them. Like I said, there's that possibility that this could go into a late evening fight and restart in the F10 menu. Alright, I guess there's a way to do it. Alright. Never mind, they did it. Alright, cool. So a little bit of a delay here. I wanted to go ahead and restart the server. It was getting pretty late in the evening, and it just makes for a really interesting fight otherwise. So it could have been bad, actually, because I'm pretty sure none of these have night vision goggles. And it's difficult enough to, if you haven't flown Gen 3 aircraft, like I said, it's pretty difficult. It's a lot different from flying your fly-by-wire aircraft, your F-18s and 16s and all, so to have to do that at nighttime, not having that HUD and the constant information, it really would be next level challenge there. Might be something we have to look at. So looking now, got Cookie in an F5, Maligator in an F5, and then we've got East, yeah, TQ East there, and a MiG-21. Got two MiG-21s here so far. Birdlaw and a Phantom. West, East and West. Okay, got it. That's cool. Alright, can live with that. Only showing 3 for FTQ right now. Is there somebody else somewhere, I wonder? Let me go F10 real quick and take a quick look. I think, yeah, there is GVAW. And let's take a look here. Here we go. Yeah, there's only 3 for FTQ. Interesting. So I thought it was going to be a 4v4. That's what the teams had discussed here. And no, it's... Oh, vehicle hadn't spawned in. Okay, so they have vehicle and north just kind of on standby there. Interesting. No Wizzo for Birdlaw, and no Wizzo for Bravo Strom. And so FTQ is taking the runway. Curious as to know what's happening here. There you go. Somebody go left. You go left. You go right. Vision backing out. Yeah, that would be an interesting fight there. I forgot to mention 1 minute delay on the stream here. I'll make sure to type it in here. Backing. Oh, what is that one? Ooh, I don't know that one. Not sure about that one. Swar, how's it going? And Grunt, how's it going, man? Fellow BFGers. Give me a second, just typing it in here. Alright, so we're going to get back to it. I think that's going to be... Let me write down, so that way I keep forgetting who all's who. It was Bird Law and the Phantom. And then we've got East and West and MiG-21s. Alright. So pretty close taxi in there. Be careful with that because, oh man. Got an F4 in the road there. Oh snap. Not the ideal way to start the day, but it's okay. It's recoverable, you know. Shake it off. Shake it off. Ooh, ooh. Black Hawk down. Ah, shoot. Yeah, I really should have got that one. That's a fail. Oof. Alright, music coming up. Almost forgot the music. Gotta bring up the music. Gotta get some music going here. So, unfortunately, it looks like we've got Bravo Strum in the grass here. It's okay. They can reslot. Nobody's gotten airborne just yet, so if they need to reslot, they can do that. Man, they are taxiing tight. I would say that makes me a little nervous just based on what we've seen with Harpia. Unfortunately, there were some connectivity things, and they actually had a collision on the ground there. Fortunately, again, they were able to reslot, but ooh, there you go. Get a little distance there. And still, we don't have. There they go. I was about to say we still don't have a fourth from FTQ. So we almost have all. All right. So Birdlaw, you need to switch your name to South. We've got East, West, and North now. So Birdlaw is now South. We're just gonna do that. All right. Dub coming through with the raid. How's it going, bro? All right, so we're just gonna go around the horn here. Take a look at all the aircraft we've got. So Birdlaw and the Phantom. Take a quick look. I don't think anybody has Rios. Negative. No Rio Wizzos. Wizzos. Guess that's more of a Navy term. And any of the F4s. So that ought to be interesting. Oblivion, how's it going, yeah? Everybody just joined us, welcome. We're doing some Gen 3 Super League. We got fully torqued FTQ versus GVAW, Garuda Virtual Air Wing. And a best of 3. So right now we are just waiting for them. They've spawned in. Dart, how we doing, bro? So interesting for this one, the teams have agreed to do a 4v4. And it's always interesting with that just because, you know, with 5 there's a little bit more potential coordination, you know? But you can still kind of do the same thing with 4 as well. You just, you know, change it up and roll with it, you know, especially if you had a strategy that's based upon 5. That's generally one thing most teams are kind of adapt to, you know, you'd be able to shift the formations as they need to and keep pressing on and execute how they need. So we've got GVAW lining up here on the runway. I'm only seeing... Did Bravo Sim respot? I don't think so. He ran out the runway here. Ooh. Hopefully it reslots. I mean, I think the F4 can power through that. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Nah. Next time, man. Next time. I'll be jumping in the Gen 3 Discord for some interviews towards the end. Alright, so it looks like we're almost ready minus Bravo Strum there. So I'm not sure what's going on there. FTQ East and West in their MiG-21s, and then we've got Birdlaw and North in the F4s up front. Yeah, so the teams agreed to do 4v4 as opposed to 5v5 there. That's what they were able to come up with. I'm gonna type it in here to see what's up with Bravo Strum. Yeah, we're gonna see what's going on with them. Yeah, A-Firm. Yeah, they were low on it, and they agreed to do 4v4. So here we are. Not sure. There it goes. Okay, so Bravo should reslotted, so we're all good. Waiting for him to get armed up. While we do that, we'll do some cinematic things. Whoop. Wrong one. Let's go this one here. Zonk. Y'all. And there he goes. Alright. So Bravo Strum reslotted back in and they're rolling now, so hopefully we should be good to go here in just a second. Alright, while we wait for that, we'll talk about the aircraft a bit. So F5s, you know, we've seen them with Harpia and a couple of the others. It's got the maneuvering advantage on most aircraft, you know, and as far as slow speed in particular. You know, the one circle is what it really likes to do, and it's dang good at it. It's got some righteous, you see those LEFs there, leading edge flaps. It's got some righteous AOA authority and the slow fight. So, inversely, F4 likes to go crazy fast. Give them all the speed, Captain. All of the speed. Honking J79 engines right there. Give it all the thrust it needs and then some. And so it's going to be an interesting as they get in. Inevitably, there's going to be merges just because. Alright, actually, they just called ready up. I think Bravo Strum is still taxing him, but they're cool. Oh, missed a turn. That's fine. Just go back a little bit further, that's all. And we'll do our countdown here. And let's get it. Kicking tires, lighting fires, and all that good fun. I said that out loud. I feel bad. Alright, we're going to take off here with... Let's go with GVAW here. And their F5s and the F4. Do individual... Interesting. They're electing to do individual takeoffs here. So let's see if we can follow them. I'll accelerate them there. And there goes the second one. All right. And here we go. Tempest, oh snap, dropping the subs. Much appreciated, good sir. Woo! Alright, so I guess we're gonna have to do some, can I do push-ups in the middle of a Gen 3 stream? Is that a thing? Can I do that? I do it afterwards, alright? I got you, you know I got you. Alright. So we're rolling with GVAW here as they get ready to get airborne. Last aircraft. Bravo. Oh, man. Oh, no. No. Bravo. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? We lost him. We lost his Bravo Strum on taking out the radar with him. Oh, jeez. Okay, that can actually be legitimately some problems. Oh, snap. If that's one of their EWRs, that could legitimately be a problem. I mean, they don't have GCI anyway, I guess, so maybe not. But, oh, shoot. Okay, so here's the good news. They've got time. If he spawns back in, he's got within a couple minutes to get airborne. If they can make that happen, there he goes. He's back in. Gotta hurry up, man. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. I guess we start the clock right now. It's at 21:23 right now. Shoot. Daggone, man. That is tough. Shake it off, Bravo. You good, okay? You're all good, man. Relax. Woosah. Woosah. Doing the bull dance. Feeling the flow. Working it. Working it. Alright. Let's take a look at FTQ as they make their way into the bubble right now. Got the two F4s out front. Checklist. Why are you trying to do what? Oh, why do you hate me? What did I do wrong? But you know what though? Maybe not. I was gonna say, hold on. I put my faith in them. Nah. I put my faith in these guys. And nobody's gonna rip their wings today. We're gonna be all right. Okay? I believe it. All right. So we've got the two F4s up front with FTQ making their way inside the bubble there already. They are 23 nautical away from Bullseye. Bravo, hurry it up, man. Come on, get those munitions on, get moving. Gotta help the team out. There they go, munitions are getting thrown on there. So I'm tracking right now roughly 2 minutes in, so he's got another 3 minutes to get airborne, full burner, and make it happen. Unfortunately, with that being said though, they're gonna be up against the wall here as far as bubble goes, because man, FTQ is pushing. F4s are rolling in almost halfway through from their side, from the entry of their bubble to Bullseye. And red team is just now getting inside the bubble there. So GVAW there. Let's see, take a quick look at the formation we've got going on here. So we've got kind of a wall, almost a wall, from FTQ, from GVAW, and then we've got two pairs, two staggered pairs, almost not quite welded wings there, from FTQ. So curious to see how this is going to pan out. Come on, GVAW, come on, Bravo Strum. Should be good to go. Taxiing, all right. Yep, electing to not go with the tank. I don't blame you. I don't know about that actually. I know you need the speed, but at the same time, I know the F4 glugs the fuel. So this is going to be interesting. We'll see how this pans out. And FTQ making their way here, starting to do some maneuvering here. Alright, so we've got GVAW offsetting a little bit to the north. FTQ is tracking them, and they are just about at Bullseye now. FTQ is. And GVAW is about halfway now from the entrance of their bubble to Bullseye. Alright. Let's see. Time-wise, we started at 23, so you've got 2 minutes, Bravo Strum. I don't think you're going to make this one. Write it down right now as far as start time. Yeah, that's 3 minutes in, man. Gotta hurry up. Alright, we've got some action here about to happen in just a little bit. We got less than 10 nautical now coming up from Birdlaw and Cookie. Watching this merge here, see if we're going to get some Fox 1 shots. Let me get the missiles turned on there so we can see that. And here they go. Drop in altitude. FTQ is high. Looks like a couple of the MiG-21s are low. And here we go. Don't know if they see him. Not seeing any shots coming out from the F4s. Interesting. Yeah, sure thing. Here, I'll turn it off there. There we go. Alright. Or I can switch to another one. Let me go to the main one that I normally use. It'll be, doop. Nope. This one here. I think this is the main one I normally go with. Alright. Let's take a quick look around here. The first group passed right over. Interesting. Alright, and the MiG-21s now are looking at the F5s. They see him right on the deck. Oh, snap. Missiles out from east. First hit. Ouch. I'm not sure who that was that went down on them, but now we do have the F5s coming in on the MiG-21s here. Quick merge. Oh, snap. Just like that. We're in it. Into the thick of it. Another Fox 2 out. Miss. Oh, no. Is that a blue on blue happening? Negative. I think Eagle Eye may have fired on Maligator. Those are the two F5s there. So those are the MiG-21s. Yeah, that was the blue on blue. We have East firing out 2. Oh, and 2 kills coming from East. Just like that. Woo! Wow, making that happen. Blue has taken the bubble. We're looking at time here. This is 28. Bravo Strum, you are unable to enter the bubble. Type it in the chat here. All right. Bravo Strum, you have exceeded the 5 minutes. You must go ahead and exit and disconnect. So just like that, a very quick match. Whoops. So yes, that is a FTQ win, as Bravo Strum was not able to get inside of the bubble within 5 minutes. He was still he was so close. He was right there, but he was unable to get there. And so that is a no-go for them. And so FTQ takes the first round. Very interesting right from the get-go. So they do have to have one player land at the opponent's base, and then the others, at least one, land at the opponent's base, while the others can return back to their own base there to get the maximum amount of points. Man, that was quick. East coming in with the MVP clutch play, getting 2 kills with the R13s, I think they were. R13s. They're Fox 1 equivalents there. So very nicely done. We'll fly back with them as a RTB. Guess we can go ahead and get rid of that there. And man, that was fast. I'm not even sure how quick that was from the start to finish there. So GVAW's got their work cut out for them. They can definitely turn this thing around any given Sunday. Had a bit of a rough start there. Shake it off. Get ready for the next one. Time for the time for that locker room chat. All right, folks. It's 4th and 1. I don't know. I'm gonna stop because yeah, I'm terrible at those. So yeah, but yeah, Grunt X absolutely. Yeah, he did have the 3-piece. He had the 1 Fox 2 kill there, and then the R13s there as well. So excellent job by East. Cycle around here as they make their way back in. It looks like Birdlaw and West are heading back to their base, while East and North directions are getting me, or heading to the opponent's team here at Maycop. And with it being the fight that it was, it's fairly quick there, so fuel won't be a factor. You can see we've got Birdlaw full burner on the way back in, wasting no time. We've got West at altitude, 36,000 and burning back in as well. Yeah, those motors are actually pretty efficient up at altitude, and so that'll be quite all right. We've got North on the deck there as well. And then it looks like there's East dropping in. and west there. West and Burner. So east, let's see how far they out there. About 10 nautical away from Maycop. And then we've got Birdlaw and west. About the same from Krimsk. So at this point, you still got to keep the focus. You know, you got to pay attention as you're starting to land there. Got to fly the mission through and through. There we go, it's the RTB here. Let's see, we've got Birdlaw, I think, in the pattern here. Take a quick look over. Yep, not too far out from Krimsk. Go to the left here. There it goes. Double! How's it going, man? Long time no see, good sir. Alright. I was gonna say, yeah, you should be, yeah, you'll definitely like this one, huh? You got some awesome MiG-21 action out here. Just one actually got 3 kills on this one. So, bring a tear to your eye, I'm sure. I'm sure, Double. Just did you proud, man. It did you proud. Take a quick look and see who we've got as they make their way inbound. Looks like East is on his way in, so we will ride with them on the way here. We'll zip out front. Whee! Take a look back yonder. There they go. Little high there, but that's okay. Might be going around. Yep. Or landing very long. Very long. Oh man. That's a pretty decent runway, so they might be okay. I can't complain, man. Busy, 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 but really cannot complain at all. Oh, and a parachute. Completely forgot about the parachute, so yeah. Definitely able to stop in time. Birdlaw coming in. Seems like a little hot. 200 knots there. I don't know. Maybe that's normal for the Phantom, but also it's got a parachute, so not a problem there. All right, East has landed. You may want to get off the runway for your teammate there. You know, maybe, possibly. You know, oh snap. It's a hot shots moment. We're landing. You want to get off the runway? East. Boing. East. East. Let's see. Yeah, he's stopping. Should be good. Should be good, right? 21 kills. I mean, they might. Who knows? Alright. I think Birdlaw was at Krimsk, if I remember. So they've got the points there. And A firm, that is the 2 points. We've got West making their way back in now. Bleeding off a little bit of energy. That is a pretty aggressive approach, but definitely doable. Gently ease it down there. You got it. You got it. Boop. That's the cool thing about the Gen 3 planes. They're built tough. I was gonna say built for tough, but you know, I don't want to start another war. And there we go. So FTQ taking the round definitively and getting the win. So we're gonna switch sides here. We're gonna do one of the vids, and we will be back here in just a few moments once they restart the server. And man, yep, I completely muted myself and then boom. Yes, I did. I was not talking the whole time. I do it every time I do. I keep forgetting about it. Yep. Appreciate it, guys. Yeah, probably would have went the whole stream not saying a word. I'm gonna get it right at some point. I need to get like a red notification or something like, hey, you're muted. Derp. Anyway, we're looking here at GVAW. Shake it off. Get ready. Alright. Let's get the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Fight hard. Make it happen, y'all. Alright, let's go take off with FTQ this go around. Got the two MiG-21s east and west. Gonna see if we can't have Birdlaw change his name to south. They have all the cardinal directions. I know, Sauce. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Guys don't need to hear me yapping the whole time. As long as y'all can hear the music and see this, you good. You're all good. You're all good. Reshade looks grainy. Alright. And so FTQ east and west have gotten airborne there. We're going to shift over here. Got the two F4s in tandem here. Nice little tandem takeoff there. There we go. And Eagle Eye's gotten airborne. Let's take a quick look and see what we have by way of formation. Okay, real quick. Bravo Strum, easy peasy. You got this, man. Just relax. Easy on the rudder. Boom. Alright, let's go ahead and jump to the rest here. We've got an interesting trail formation here, kind of staggered. Let's see what the distance is between them. Roughly 2 nautical miles between each one. And so we've got a staggered trail coming from GVAW. We'll see how that's going to pan out. And we've got the kind of welded wing 2 pairs. Coming from FTQ. So kind of the same. Well, they flipped it up this time. So we've got the MiG-21s in the front this time. And then the F4s in the back. So last time the F4s were way high and actually went right over them. And then kind of started jumping in behind them afterwards. I'm sure they probably got some comms and started adjusting from there. Now, interesting that east and west are not at the same altitude. So you've got one MiG-21 that's pretty high and the other way low. So potentially a little bit of pincer action here. Kind of see what GVAW is doing. Looks like they're all pretty low. Birdlaw and North kind of at mid altitude there. There we go. And it looks like the majority of GVAW is at relatively low altitude, 3000, Angels 3. And both teams have just entered the bubble. Kind of a trail formation now coming from east and west there on FTQ. And it looks like we might have a Stinger with Bravo Strum in the F4 for GVAW. Still somewhat in a staggered line. 3 nautical miles separation coming from Eagle Eye to Cookie. And so likely going to try to get somebody to bite onto them and then have a couple folks in the back there for support. So it's going to be a real interesting clash of strategies here. Again, F5 got that maneuverability. Not as much firepower, only having 2 of the 2 AIM-9s ultimately. But it does have that good slow speed maneuverability. Makes it dangerous once you get into the merge there, so you gotta be careful with it. MiG-21s also have a good amount of speed, kind of favoring. They do not have the LEFs, so not particularly great at the slow speed, but good at that mid 400-500 knots thereabouts realm. I don't fly the MiG-21, I'm kind of guessing. So if anybody knows otherwise, please feel free to correct me. Looking at you, Tempest. And checklist too, because couldn't remember if checklist if you fly it as well. Alright, looks like both teams were offsetting to the south, but now they're transitioning back to the north. We've got two GVAW F5s flying in pretty tight formation. Everybody's pretty much on the deck from GVAW, with the exception of Bravo Strom, about Angels 9, so mid-altitude there. Eagle Eye transitioning, giving the lead to Bravo Strom. We've got East a little bit out front here, about 5 nautical miles separation. And we've got Birdlaw and North in the back in the F4s. Dropping their tanks and about to make the magic happen. Guys, get rid of your tanks. Pushing up the speed there a bit. You can see that. We got the first missile out, no track. Not sure where that one went. Where'd that AIM-7 go? Where'd it come from? Where did it come from? Where did it go? Where did it come from? Cotton Eye Joe. Somebody fired an AIM-7. Interesting. Let's see who it was. We got a merge coming up here soon, so take a quick look. May have just been to get rid of it. Alright, so we've got a merge coming up here between Bravo Strom and East. Doesn't seem like he sees it. He's kind of in a dive. Bravo Strom does see East, flies right overhead in a right-hand turn. But we're going to see if that's going to set up West now. Yep, certainly did. Missile out, but I don't think it's going to be able to make that track. Real quick, we're going to see how this develops. We've got Eagle Eye and Cookie heading for East. West is saddling in on Bravo Strom. Missile out. That looks like that's going to track. It is tracking. It's getting close. Oh, boom! Just close and got him. Just sniffing the butt there. Ended up getting him at the last possible second there. So I believe that was West taking down Bravo Strom. And we are looking at 3v4 already. And we have missed some action to the north. As it looks like, and another one just got taken. Sheesh! Missed it. Wow. Dang. Oh, yeah. Wow. Holy smokes. What? Okay. Alright, so, round's over. I apologize, I completely missed that. I mean, that was... wow. Yeah, I wish we could have the attack views on that, kind of rewind and see what happened there. But yeah, that whole area right here in the middle just devolved very quickly. And wow, yeah. FTQ walking away definitively here. Alright. Why no AMRAMs? So, Pixie, this is Gen 3, so we do not have AMRAMs in Gen 3, so it's only going to be Fox 1s and Fox 2s. The third generation. East. Shockwing! Long time no see, man. How we doing? Law Snap. The legend himself. How goes it, good sir? Alright, we are going to jump this way one more time. Boop. Alright. Nemesis, how we doing, yeah?
Doing well, doing well.
Alright, so we are watching the RTB here.
Yep.
Man, that was a heck of a fight. Holy smokes.
Yep, especially in that first round, that three-piece I got. I'm flying as a FTQ East. It was a little joke between me and 45th West. We're good friends, and I'm glad to have him as a merc. for this match, and we decided, hey, let's do something funny, and well, we decided to do matching names.
Got it. That's why. Okay, 'cause I was kind of wondering about that. I'm like, there's no way this is happenstance. So, okay, got it.
Yeah.
You see, Generic just threw in the chat there. They only had one. Oh, wow. So it seems like GVAW may have actually ripped their wings.
Yeah, we were wondering what happened.
Oh.
Only guy to get call a splash in the second round was West. So.
Yeah, and that one we did capture. That was the only one we captured. And I went back to F10, and the next thing I knew, everybody just disappeared.
Yep.
Wow. All right, well, you want to talk us through your strategy? We saw you guys kind of had some welded wing players going on there in those first ones, and then kind of shifted up a little bit.
Well, so in the first round, we sort of just, you know, we had a Merc this round, and then we also had a Merc GCI. So we had FTQ, we had our own little plan, and then we had to sort of adapt it. Of course, whenever you have Mercs, you got to make changes. But overall, we sort of just threw a wall. We kept the fish beds with the fish beds, and we kept the F4s with the F4s. The idea was to allow the fish beds to do vector flying. So whenever a furball, usually in Gen 3 there's a furball, the MiG-21s would vector in, vector out, and support the F4s. However, in the first round, the fish beds got behind the rest of the enemy. West was wonderful bait for me, and I was able to get 3 R-13s off, and I got 3 flashes, and then, of course, unfortunately, the 4th aircraft, I think it was their F4, wasn't able to make it into the bubble, so that was round 1. And then in round 2, tried to execute the same thing. West got a splash with an R3R, and then, well, I'm gonna actually, I think you should ask GVAW what happened there, because I don't know. I don't know.
Did we have anybody that jumped in the channel for GVAW?
No, sir. I think I'm the only one here.
Okay.
So if you can send a DM over to them, it would be nice. But meanwhile, I'm going to be landing here on runway, what is it, 04 at Maycop.
Okay, yep, gotcha.
So if you want to give the stream some nice, what it feels like to land an aircraft that should barely even be able to fly, then
the F4 is like the honeybee. It shouldn't fly aerodynamically, but yet here it is.
Exactly. And I tell you, it is definitely very interesting flying this thing on an Xbox controller.
Oh wow, really?
Yep. I only fly this game on an Xbox controller. I fly primarily the Viper in Gen 4. I also fly the F-18. But yeah, I fly the fish bed purely on a controller, which is why you're going to see one of the world's worst approaches that you've ever seen in your entire life. But yeah, I make it work. I'm great friends with Tuvas. He has his own methods, I got my own, but I think I can get this into a nice 1 meter per second descent rate butter here at Maycop.
That was pretty solid, man.
Dodge this F4 and then... All right. Oh, that's...
Oh, man. Oh. Oh, boy. Yep, a little off to the side of you. Yep.
And that's a wheel
right.
pop, but I think if we pop my chute, I'll be fine.
Yeah.
I actually don't think I will be fine. Oh, boy. No,
yeah, it's fine. All right.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's definitely better to have to just repair the left landing gear than to have to make an entirely new airframe. I mean,
true.
According to Soviet doctrine, the pilot's home, the plane is on the ground. This is a successful landing, probably more successful than most fish bed landings IRL. But other than that, yep, that's the end of that. So I'm gonna pop my canopy over in here and.
Oh wow, not sure what. We got some fire on one of the other runways here. Not sure what happened here.
Ooh.
But either way, it's all good. You guys got folks at both places, so you got your 2 points for each round. So grand total of 4. Very nicely done. Excellent flying for both of you guys, for your team as well.
Thank you.
Anything that you want to say, shout outs or anything? I'll say excellent. I want to, just because I've done it a couple times. Generic, excellent work as a GCI, just because I know it's not easy. So always good stuff to you. Hats off to you.
Hey guys.
Hey, how's it going?
Birdlaw.
Birdlaw, there we go.
Quite lead at FTQ, but Yeah, Generic's a wonderful guy. I would just like to say personally, thank you to, GVAW. We had a, we appreciate the fight. Thank you for showing up, and I certainly had a fun time. I hope that they, found fun in it as well. Other than that, I just like to, thank the usual people: Revenge, Alpagator, Zim, all my homies, and other than that, I'll leave it to Bird.
Yeah, no, I mean, that pretty much sums it up. I think a lot of us were very busy summer schedules. I worked 55 hours this week, and I'm still working tomorrow, so I had to rush home to get all
Oof.
this ready, and so it's work in progress. It was a good match. Thanks everybody. Thanks Eagle Eye and Cookie for organizing or working with us to get the schedule going, and yeah, good game.
All right. Did we happen to get anybody from GVAW in by chance?
No, sir, unfortunately.
Okay. Uh, well, unfortunately, a tough break for them as far as snapping their wings there. I'm not sure. Gen 3 is definitely a unique beast, right? And the F5 in particular, it's very prone to that, so it's understandable how that could have happened. I'm sure they'll, learn from this and hopefully get better for the next go around.
Yeah. As a fishbed pilot, I do know what it's like to jettison your wings. That thing, the fishbed also likes to do it, but that's actually one of the main reasons why I'm not flying the F5, because I love the F5 as well.
Ah, gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very nicely done with it. Obviously, you're very proficient with it, especially with the controller there, so hats off to you for it.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right, well, anything else? Last takes, anything?
No, sir.
All
You
right.
have a
Thanks
good
for
evening.
streaming. Appreciate it.
Yep, not a problem. My pleasure to do it. All right, well, I reckon that's going to wrap it up for this stream. We appreciate everybody tuning in. Thanks for allowing me to host this evening. And that is going to do it. Raptor Dad signing out.